Figure it out.
Hello, this is Adam Koralik with Figure It Out Productions. The following video is part of our Quick Shoot series.
Hey guys, it's Adam here. First, yes, it's another Shenmue video, and I promise this is probably going to be the last one for a while because I can't imagine there's going to be this much more news that keeps coming up about this game. But since it is, things are rolling, I want to keep reporting it to you because obviously I'm a huge Shenmue fanatic. First, there is a new piece of news that's really small, which I will save to the end of the video, but the point of this video is to request a favor of you guys, people who like my stuff or you like Shenmue, whatever the case might be. Right now, there is, well, every month, I should say, every month on the 3rd of the month, Shenmue 3, 3rd, there is something called a Thunderclap that occurs. The basic idea is that the folks over at the Shenmue Dojo basically created, I don't know if they created the app, but they use the app at least. You connect it with your Twitter account for one post. Alright, now if you have Twitter, if you don't have Twitter, you can make one that's legitimate if you want to get into that, or you can make one where your name's Ryo Hazuki. It really doesn't matter. You link this Twitter account to this thing called Thunderclap. There's a link in the description. It's incredibly simple. You just click on it and you give it permission. That's it. It's completely legit. It's totally on the up and up. There's no spyware, no viruses, nothing like that. The idea is that you've all basically signed up for it, and this bot essentially will take all of your Twitter accounts and use every single one of them to make one post, all at the exact same time, all dedicated, or well, basically aimed at Sega and Sony, because Sony's kind of a hot ticket right now for Shenmue. It'll aim all those posts at them at once, and they'll get it all at the same time, hence the idea of a thunderclap. They hear us all at once. And obviously the more people on it, the more, tweets they'll get, and the more, just powerful we really look. So if you could participate in that, if you have a legit Twitter, or if you're willing to make a fake one, whatever the case might be, I would personally really appreciate it. I know the Shenmue fan base would really appreciate it. And obviously the folks over the Shenmue Dojo who have been working so hard to get this game to come out since 2002 really would really appreciate it. So that's the biggest thing I want you to retain from this video. The second thing is there's still a Facebook poll open posted by PlayStation Magazine about what game you would like to see the most come to PlayStation. I'll also include a link to that in the description. If you have Facebook, please vote on it. Shenmue has dominated, absolutely dominated on that poll. It's pretty much a guaranteed victory. I can't see what else could even win, but that doesn't mean you ever let your foot off the gas. Keep going, keep pressuring. All of this is the best chance we've ever had. And finally, the last piece, the new piece of news. It's small, but it's fascinating. As a lot of you might know, Sega purchased Atlus, the game developer, or at least they purchased their parent company to get Atlus. Now, as soon as they did that, they pretty much announced Persona 5 and a bunch of other Persona stuff, which makes a lot of Persona fans happy. Of course, us Shenmue fans were like, really, Sega? Now, obviously, I'm very happy the Persona fans get their next sequel, That's great for them. Of course, we all, like I said, Shenmue fans were like, Sega, why? Like, come on. We've been sitting here waiting. Persona fans have been waiting since 08. We've been waiting since 01. But again, nothing knocking the Persona fans. We're very legitimately happy for you guys that you get another incarnation in your series. But the point of that whole thing was that Sega promised not to interfere with Atlus, because Atlus was actually a very profitable company. Their parent company wasn't. And Sega is basically saying, like, don't worry, we're staying out of it. We're just going to give you our resources and money, and you just make games. Just do your thing. You guys are doing great. And that's all awesome, and I'm glad for all Atlus fans. But what made the article especially interesting is they were talking, unfortunately I can't remember his name, but the president of Sega of Japan was talking about, he wants to see where Atlus goes and like how these projects turn out with them. And as he put it, basically, if they're interested, he's not going to push it on them, but if they're interested, he'd like to see them try to resurrect, as he quote put, dormant Sega IPs, ones that haven't been used in a while. So in theory, if Sony backs this whole project, I've done a crap ton of videos about this at this point, about why Sony makes sense, why this is all possible, and of course it's further fueled by the fact that Yu Suzuki's getting together with Mark Cerny at the GDC. Granted, that could all just be a coincidence. We may actually now have the team in place that could make the game. Think of it. Atlus, headed by Yu Suzuki, at least for this project, could make Shenmue 3 and possibly the Shenmue HD ports exclusively for the PlayStation 4 with Sony's backing and Sega's permission. The pieces, guys, they're all there. It's just a matter of us putting enough pressure on them to line all the pieces up and connect them. We can do it. We really can. And that's why we need your help. Please participate in that Facebook poll. Please, please participate in the Twitter Thunderclap. It would mean the world to us Shenmue fans. And to you Persona fans, you guys got what you wanted, and we're really happy for you, and we're glad that we, who are Sega fanatics, incidentally, we didn't try to help you, but we would have. And we're just glad that Sega is now helping you, and we're hoping that you guys can help us. I know that seems a little bit jumbled, but the point is, anyone who's willing to help us, we would really love it. We would love to get Shenmue 3 just like you guys wanted Persona 5. So it's possible now. So please participate in the Thunderclap. Please participate in the Facebook poll. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all later.